Salutations everyone, this is Razor, bringing you guys some Duck Hunt action, the Troll Lord in action on For Glory. I played around with this guy, of course, in my character review and analysis series, and I just had so much fun playing with this dude, and I had no idea how good he was until I really tried him out. That I decided I wanted to see what I could do online with this guy, and he is very good. Like I said in my character analysis video, if you haven't watched that, you'll pretty much get the gist of it in this video, but I'll leave a link, or you can just watch my recent videos or what have you. But Duck Hunt Dog is really good. He is a very unique character in his move sets, and you'll be seeing me showcasing most of them here. I mean, you have all of his special attacks can be used out on the field at the same time. So your down special, your side special, your neutral special, the cowboy, the frisbee, and the can, respectively, can all be out in the field in the same time. And then you can also have attacks coming from Duck Hunt Dog himself, or the duck, you know, girl, boy, I don't know what they are. The duck's definitely a dude, because that's totally a mallard. But what we have here is a very unique zoning character with some really good kill options, offstage and offstage. He doesn't have, you know, a complete all-around game. I would say his recovery leaves a little bit to be desired. You'll see me make some mistakes because he can only fly in one direction, really, that the duck is facing. So his vertical recovery, you know, it'll take some getting used to. You'll see me make plenty of mistakes, and I did record these in my replay theater, so that's why you won't be seeing any of the lag that I assure you is plentiful in this game. But I tried to get the less laggy games. And it just looks better without lag, but you'll see me and sometimes my opponent do some weird stuff, and it's because, well, 25% of it is like just me being bad at the game, and like the other 75% is just odd lag that just won't translate. But I think it looks better this way, and you know, these aren't all the games that I played with Duck Hunt, so I just wanted to give it a good showing to showcase just how effective this character can be. And I obviously see there's the recovery right there. It's not like most recoveries where you can grab from either side and really guide it a lot. It all depends on which way the duck is facing, so that is a minor downfall. Duck Hunt is really good. You want to keep at range with him. His grabs are really slow, I found, but he's really good at racking up damage. He has a great edge guard game with that can, and a lot of people might be sleeping on Duck Hunt Dog because they don't understand his moveset, and I was totally guilty of that. I didn't really give him a shot in the 3DS version, but once I started doing this character review and analysis, I need to give everyone their fair share. And I gave Duck Hunt a shot, and I learned his moves, and I learned just how good they were. You can see the power of the smash attacks there. Duck Hunt Dog has the unique ability in that the longer you charge his smash attacks, the greater reach that they have. And they're all kill moves. The up smash is the weakest, but the down smash is really good. It's a lot of knockback, forward smash very good, and they all have a lot of reach, which your opponents are going to underestimate, at least for now, until they get used to playing Duck Hunt, because they just aren't used to players having that large of a reach in their smash attacks, and it being a disjointed hitbox is kind of hard to see very quickly. Now here I am just utilizing the can as much as possible. You'll see the can a lot on the field, and just know every time I'm using it, it's on purpose. Sometimes it may not look like it, but I'm setting up for zoning traps and just letting my enemy play into the hand that I want them to play. They can, of course, hit it back and change the direction. It is an explosive, so it will do damage to you as well, just like, you know, one of Link's bombs, so just be wary of that. You can hit it up to 8 times by keep on hitting your neutral special, which for most people is your B button, including myself. You can hit it up to 8 times before it explodes, or if it hits your enemy, of course, it will explode as well. Now, you can use it right in front of your enemy, where it will explode and hit both of you, to which you could follow up with an aerial, because it might confuse your opponent on what exactly had transpired. but that's not something I would really recommend. This character is really good with a lot of space between you and your opponent, and this Ike character was really, really spammy, very, very predictable. I could have punished him more, but I'm just a below average player, and I was still getting used to Duck Hunt, so I didn't punish him as much as I could have, because he kept returning to the stage with his side special. He kept spamming the same moves over and over again, and this guy just wasn't very good. And I apologize if a lot of my opponents are not that great. I don't get to choose who my opponents are. These aren't all the games. I did have a couple of losses. Like, I got 2-stocked in under a minute, like 2 or 3 times while I was, you know, in this Duck Hunt mode, but, you know, that doesn't really showcase the character very well, and it's not really entertaining when I just get my ass whooped. And there's also a lot of times where there was just a lot of lag, or my opponents would just self-destruct themselves, seemingly on purpose. At first, I thought, oh, it's just a mistake, or the lag screwed them over, so I gave them a gentleman's stock. So for those of you who don't know, that means killing yourself as well, just to even the playing field in case some BS happened, or you just want it to be more of a fair fight, so you kill yourself as well. But they just kept jumping off, and this happened like 3 times, and I was really confused about what they were doing, where they're just trying to get and you know, lower their KD and get into a better lobby. I'm not too sure. But the utilization of the can is very crucial to this character. Also, his side special with the discus throw as well. And you kind of need to know how to use these. Like I said, with the can, you can hit it up to 8 times, and you can keep it on the field for quite a long time. It will self-destruct eventually. I don't know what the time parameters are, but it still lays on the field for a very long time. So you can leave it on an edge for edge guarding or for protecting yourself when returning to the edge. That's also something that is very, very nice that you can do with the can. Just getting damage, just getting them off you, knock back. You see me doing my smash attacks a little bit too often. I was just still getting used to the character, and the controls I'm just not that great at the game, in all honesty. But I did really figure out how to use this character, you know, pretty quickly, because he's a very, very easy character to use. As you can see, I'm doing decently against some, you know, okay players. You know, some of them are kind of bad. Granted, this is not the best Fox that I've ever faced, but that Mario guy I played, he knew how to play Mario. And this Duck Hunt just gives people weird setups to handle with. People don't know how to deal with it, and I definitely recommend using all of the characters. I'm not really one to like main a character in particular really in any video game. I like just having variety and choices. I might end up maining a character just so I have someone to fall back onto, like I have in the previous games where I've had one where I'm just better at than most other characters. But when you use each character for a length of time, you'll learn the ins and outs. You'll learn maybe that this character was better than you thought. Maybe you have a new main or a new secondary or someone that's just good against certain matchups. And if nothing else, you learn the limitations of that character and how to play against them. You know, there's no better way to do that than to use that character itself. And with Duck Hunt Dog, he's got a lot to learn. The discus throw has 2 different stages. The first throw, it will land and just lay dormant for only a couple seconds. Unlike the can, it won't last there for a very long time. And then you hit your side special again to have it get shot, which throws out a few disjointed hitboxes as well. A very, very good pressure game, very good for setups, very good. Really at any point in the game. You see me abuse it a lot on this Bowser character, because Bowser is, even with the speed increase, still a very, very slow character, and I take advantage of it. And I think this guy just ends up getting fatigued after his first stock, because I just trolling him so hard. Duck Hunt has a lot of really good mix-ups, a lot of good zoning traps with the can in conjunction with the discus, and I haven't figured out the best way to use the cowboy, if there is a good way. There are 3 different cowboys that come out, and they each work differently. The short one, the lanky one, and then like the one that you just saw there. I'm not too sure what the differences are. One of them shoots faster. I think the lanky one shoots faster, and the shorter one shoots with harder impact. I'm not too sure. You could probably find it somewhere else, someone who knows this game and knows how to play Duck Hunt. But see, right there, I used my can. You know, you never want to just get rid of it, because it might always come in handy, especially off of the edge. And here I am, just really giving this Bowser dude a hard time. The smash attacks hit super hard. They're disjointed, have super long range. You kind of have to get used to the timing of it because of those disjointed hitboxes. You want to know when and where it's going to hit at any certain time, and it's just really great in conjunction with the discus and the can, because your opponents will be so focused on dodging your projectiles that you set them up with really good zoning traps for your smash attacks, or just some tilts, you know, getting in some chip damage here and there. But otherwise, you just really want to just rely on your specials, keep your space. Duck Hunt is not super vulnerable up close, but with a really fast opponent, you might see yourself having some troubles, as well as with other projectile opponents. I find myself since Duck Hunt does have projectiles, they are very slow. So someone with faster projectiles like a Yink, a Young Link, a Falco, or a Fox, you know, someone who could shoot out a ranged projectile very fast, you're going to find yourself not being as successful. So you kind of want to just, first of all, you want to face those characters just so you can, you know, strengthen your projectile game and learn how to just really get in your groove. Because with the Duck Hunt, as you can see me do with this Bowser, both in the first talk and right here, I just get into a groove where I'm just mixing up so many frisbees and cans and cowboys and tilts. Duck Hunt can get on the ropes fairly easily, but he can also troll your character, the opponent, so hard that they just don't know what to do, and that's what he's good for. I think he's a good character, and I like him. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this, who you would like to see me use next, and I will see you guys next time.